Everyone, this is Daud Khan, and in this video I'll talk about why you need to have a captivating YouTube thumbnail for your videos, because let's face it, there are millions of videos out there, and if you want to stand out from the crowd, then you need to have a captivating YouTube thumbnail for your videos. And to do that, I'll show you how you can create one using Pixelied. Now that we've talked about why you need to create a YouTube thumbnail, I'll show you the recommended YouTube thumbnail size, because if the YouTube thumbnail size isn't right, then your video is going to be cropped up on your video and it won't look great. So it is necessary that you have the recommended YouTube thumbnail size for your videos, and the recommended size is 1280 by 720 pixels. And apart from that, you also have to keep in mind a few other things. So you have to make sure that the YouTube thumbnail file does not exceed more than 2 MB, and you also need to make sure that the file format is in JPEG, PNG, or even GIF format. So any other format which you'll upload, it won't be accepted by YouTube. You can create captivating YouTube thumbnails using Pixelied, and in Pixelied you don't have to worry about all these things: the YouTube thumbnail dimensions, the file format, or the minimum file size. You simply register on Pixelite, and once you do, you'll see this dashboard over here, and simply click on the box over here, type YouTube thumbnails, and you'll have this format. Once you click on this, you'll see we have all these different templates available for YouTube thumbnails. Now what you can do is you can create a design from scratch, and it will open up with the recommended size for YouTube thumbnails. Or if you want, you can create one using our pre-made templates. Simply click on it, the editor is going to pop up, and over here you'll see we have all these different templates. You can search from it, you can add your images to it, you can even add text, you can add illustrations and change their colors, you can add mockups to your design. So for example, if you add mockups, you'll be able to add your website screenshots or elements. You can basically create anything in these mockups. And then we have this huge collection of elements. So if you want, you can even make your design more compelling, more captivating using these elements. And then lastly, we have the millions of icons for you. You can just search through them, and you'll be able to add them in your designs. And lastly, you can even add your files to your designs. So let's start with the design. First, I'll remove this. Instead of this icon, I'll add an image. So we'll add this image over here. And once that has been added, now I want to remove the background. So to do that, I'll simply click on this remove background feature, and once that is done, it'll take a few seconds to process, and once that is done, you can now place this wherever you want. I'll enlarge this and I'll place this over here. Now what another cool feature which you can do is here, that you can add the shadows to it. So I'll make this yellow. So I can even change the distance of the shadow. So this is the overall YouTube thumbnail which I have. I can now simply change the text. Let's make it Facebook. I'll reduce its uh, file size, sorry, font size, and make a few changes to it. So as you can see, I made a few changes, added my stock photo over here, removed the background from it, added a nice shadow to it, and my design is now completed. And all I have to do is simply click on download. I can download this in either in JPEG or PNG, and once I'm done, simply click on download, and you'll now be able to use this in your YouTube video. Now that we have created and downloaded our YouTube thumbnail, the last thing which is needed is uploading this on YouTube. So all you have to do is simply click on create, upload your videos, and I'll simply select a video to upload over here, and once that is done, uh, you'll see that we have this option over here, thumbnails. So what YouTube does is that it selects a default image from your video as the YouTube thumbnail. But what we have to do is click on this YouTube thumbnail option, and once that is done, you'll see that we have the created YouTube thumbnail using Pixelied. So I'll click on it, and once that is done, you'll see that the thumbnail fits exactly using the recommended dimensions without any issues, with much greater quality. And once that is done, simply click next, and your video is going to be uploaded with the perfect YouTube thumbnail which you have just created.